Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well and welcome to this brand new Doctor Who video. So as we all know, recently it was announced that current Doctor Jody Comer and current showrunner Chris Chibnall will both be stepping down and leaving Doctor Who together after a set of 3 specials to be aired throughout next year. Since this announcement, the internet has exploded with speculation on who could be taking over as the new showrunner and Doctor for the foreseeable future of the show. And looking at the recent rumours, we might now have an indication of who could be taking on both these hugely important roles as part of a huge makeover for the next era of the iconic show. In this video, we'll be looking at both candidates and looking at what to expect from each one. But before we get started, I just want to thank everyone that has subscribed to the channel recently. I'm now more than halfway to 2k subscribers, which is absolutely insane. If you're new to the channel and want to stay up to date with the latest Series 13 news, or just want some Doctor Who content to watch in your spare time, then please hit the subscribe button below and turn on the notification bell to be alerted of future Doctor Who videos on the channel. So we will begin with the Rumours showrunner, because at the end of the day, that is the most important job. You could have any actor in the role of the Doctor, but they are only doing what they are told by the boss. It is the showrunner who mostly writes the show and makes most of the important decisions throughout the process of making the show. The new showrunner rumoured to be taking over after Chris Chibnall leaves the show next year is Sally Wainwright, who you might have heard of before. She is the writer behind many successful BBC TV shows such as Happy Valley and Gentleman Jack. She is even currently writing her own series for Disney+, which just shows how much of a popular and successful writer she really is. So you're probably thinking, if Sally is now heading off to work with Disney, which is 100 times bigger than the BBC, why on earth would she agree to be showrunner of Doctor Who when it will clearly be a very demanding job? Well, the rumour, which is coming from a YouTube channel known as the Council of Geeks, basically they got messaged by someone who works in the TV industry who told them that they heard from a friend who also works in industry. Confusing, yeah, I know, that Sally Wainwright has been hired as the next showrunner and that the BBC was taking every step possible to accommodate Sally's very busy schedule. This will include Doctor Who going on a very short break after the set of specials next year, most likely till 2024, to allow Sally time to write the series and get everything ready to go. Along with this, the production of Doctor Who will move from its home in Wales down to England instead, supposedly again to accommodate Sally and to allow her to be the showrunner of the next era. Obviously, if this rumour is true, then the BBC are very keen for Sally to take on the job, and because I've not watched anything written by Sally before, it's difficult to make a judgment if this is the right decision to make or not. Don't get me wrong, it's great Sally has written all these successful TV shows, and the fact Disney has now hired her makes me believe she must be an amazingly talented writer. My only concern is the effects on Doctor Who's schedule, because I feel one of the big downsides of the Chris Chibnall era has been the large gaps between each of his seasons. And I feel if Sally is the next showrunner, then it's likely due to her higher demand, we might be looking at a similar approach into the next era, with Doctor Who airing all over the place rather than at the same time every single year. However, at the end of the day, if the BBC are putting all this effort just into accommodating Sally, then clearly they believe in her vision of the show, and I would be excited to see what Sally could bring to the world of Doctor Who. If this rumour is actually true, who knows, but Radio Times have picked up on it, now giving it some extra coverage, and they made a good point that Sally is most likely a fan of Doctor Who since she was set to take over as the showrunner of a BBC series of Robin Hood back in 2009 and was going to take inspiration from Doctor Who itself. That is a very good sign that Sally at least knows the basics of the show, and most likely, if this rumour is true, will want Doctor Who brand to return to its popularity like it was back in the Russell T Davies days of the show. Moving on to the main star of the show though, and that would of course be the 14th Doctor, and there has been a lot of speculation on who could be set to take over on the iconic role after Jodie departs the show next year. The latest rumoured candidate though might be a bit of a surprise because it's not much of a name change at all. According to the Express newspaper, Jody Comer could be set to take over the controls of the TARDIS, which would be a surprise having another Jodie take over and take charge. Their source on this is the bookies Ladbrokes, who say that Jody Comer is now becoming more likely to become the 14th Doctor after her change in her odds to become the next Time Lord increased. Now it's important to note there could be a simple explanation for this. Maybe simply more people are betting on Jody Comer becoming the next Doctor, and that is why the odds have changed in favour of her becoming the 14th Doctor. Basically, this is nothing concrete at all. But another rumour from the Mirror newspaper in the UK claims that the BBC are getting ready to announce the 14th Doctor to the world very soon. If this is true, then maybe there is something behind this after all, as usually the person to become the next Time Lord has an increase in their betting odds just before they are officially announced. If you have watched the channel for a while, then you will know I've actually made a video before on why I think Jody Comer would be a fantastic choice for the 14th Doctor. I feel Jodie's performance would be very similar to Matt Smith's, delivering on a more curious and childish Doctor, but at the same time has a very dark side behind them that can very quickly take over and take control of the situation. Pretty much I think Jody Comer could be the next Mad Woman in a box, and if this rumour is true, I would certainly not complain at all. Obviously, Jody Comer is currently doing extremely well in her career, most recently starring in Free Guy, which is a very big Hollywood movie. This automatically makes the chances of this rumour becoming true smaller, but still not impossible. We've seen before, most recently with The Pursuit of Love that stars British actress Lily James, who's also a big name in the world of TV and film, that actors, no matter how big they are, can still take on BBC shows in between their other projects. And if Sally Wainwright is the new showrunner, then it's probably even easier to hire a bigger name as the next Doctor, since the show most likely won't be filming on a yearly schedule due to Sally's other commitments anyway. Overall, if both these rumours are true, then clearly the BBC are aiming for a huge revamp of Doctor Who within the next few years. Bringing in one of the most popular writers and one of the most popular actresses would definitely be a bold move to make and get people talking for sure about the show. We'll have to wait and see what happens, but what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section below, and if you have enjoyed this video then please subscribe for future Whovian content and give the video a like if you can. Thanks all for watching, take care, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.